Wise men say only fools rush in. Oh, shall I stay? Falling in love with you. Oh, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Won't take my
Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Such a beautiful occasion. Family and friends, bride to groom, thank you for coming to witness the marrying of Taylor Mayo and Boydstun. We're so glad you made it here today. Would you do me a favor? Would you bow with me and let's just ask the Father to be with us. God, what a privilege it is to witness this moment together. A moment and a lifetime of love and life you've given us to enjoy and treasure. We embrace this moment. And those who come, who love, who cherish this, we ask you to come and embrace us here with this beautiful couple who are married today, Taylor and Allie. We ask your hand to be upon them, pouring yourself into their marriage. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' name, amen. So, Steve, who gives this lady to be married to this gentleman? I want you to trust me. They've given me a gift and they've put their trust in me. Because I just got ordained online and everything's going to be fine. It's all going to be good. We'll see how we get through this, all right? Just real quick, what is marriage? You know, I pulled up a local government definition of marriage. It's really, really good. Marriage is an agreement. It's a state of being united in purpose in a consensual and contractual relationship recognized by law with legal obligations to each other. Now, we've spent 8 weeks together just talking about life, complications, beauty, amazement, treasure, change. We're talking all aspects of marriage. And it really comes down to, and you wrote it well in the little letter that you gave me last night, marriage isn't art. It really isn't art. And in art, you have to keep practicing. You got to keep working at it. You hone in your skills, knowing how to listen, how to resolve conflict, how to love, how to make love, how to treasure, how to plan, how to budget, how to look towards the future, how to discipline, how to put up with each other, how to grow your patience, right? There's so much stuff that we've got to go through. But I want to go through what God says about marriage. Its purpose, its power, and its beauty. And I'm just going to read some passages. Listen to this. God said, "Let us make humanity in our image and in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish of the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, over all the creatures that move along the ground." And so he created humanity in his image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Purpose. Oh, it really is the combination of two human beings put together what God has put in you and put in you. There is power in that purpose. And he says, Jesus said in the New Testament, "Haven't you heard that beginning from creation, he made them male and female? For this reason, the man shall leave his father and mother, be united to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh, so that they're no longer but one flesh. Therefore, God has joined together, let no one separate." He blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply." There's power. And that power is that you become one. Not just unity, not just love, but truly one flesh. Where your life is no longer Taylor, it's Taylor and Allie. And no longer Allie, it's Allie and Taylor. It's the two of you. That makes one bond that can't be broken. And today you're going to express that in the exchanging of rings, this complete circle, the mixing of sand that becomes one color. You're expressing to the world the oneness that you are is inseparable. And what you're able to do with that is rule your world. You're able to make it good, make it wonderful. And then it's beauty. What's interesting is that in the Bible, there's only a few passages that kind of talk about your relationship as it reflects God and your relationship in its ability. But there is a whole book in its beauty. There's a whole book in the Old Testament called Songs of Solomon about the beauty of this relationship. And it really, if you read it, kind of read it not so much in public, because it'll make you blush. I mean, it is raw and real about the intention of the beauty of your relationship. Now, there's some old language in there, so we don't illustrate life like this so much, but I'm going to read a little bit. Even as I was writing this down, I was going, I'm telling Kathy, I don't know if I can say this entirely. It's just a little embarrassing. But we're going to give it a shot. Kiss me, full on the mouth. Yes, for your love is better than wine, headier than your aromatic oils. The symbols of your name murmurs like a metal brook. No wonder everybody loves your name. Take me away with you. Let us run off together. And escape with the king that is my lover. We'll celebrate. We'll sing. We'll make great music. Yes, for your love is better than vintage wine. Everyone loves you. Of course, why not? As an apricot tree stands in the forest, my lover stands like a young man in the town. All I want is to sit under his shade, to taste his savior and delicious love. He looks at me like a festive meal. His eyes are feasting on me. Oh, give me some refreshing things to eat quickly. Apricots, raisins, anything. I'm about to faint with love. His life handles, or his left hand cradles my head, and his right hand enriches my waist. Oh, Let me warn you, sisters of Jerusalem, by gazelles, yes, by wild deers, don't excite love. Don't stir it up until it's time and it's right and when you're ready. I mean, like, really? God thinks about relationship like that? Even more so. You are the image bearers of God in this relationship. And the capacity and the ability that you have to run your world, and the beauty, the aroma, the natural love and passion, and the celebration all comes from this. What you're doing today, what is marriage? In the blending of two, becoming one, which has the purpose of expressing of who God is and what he's like, the power to make life work, and the beauty to experience in life's greatest celebration, becoming one. Before you give the vows to each other and promising your love and commitment to rings, I want to ask you before us all, Taylor, do you take Allie to be your lawful wedded wife, to stand here today before us all, promising to give and receive all that this marriage will bring and offer in the best of times and the worst of times? You stand committed to embrace the changes of life as you focus on becoming one to each other. If this is what you're committing to today, say I do. Allie, you take Taylor to be your lawful wedded husband. You stand here today before us all, promise to give and receive all that this marriage will bring and offer in the best of times and the worst of times. You stand committed to embrace the changes of life as you focus on becoming one to each other. If this is what you're committing to today, say I do. Write and read their vows to each other. So we'll see how well they do. I don't know if I've ever seen a more nervous couple. But we're gonna make it.
Allie, as I stand across the room, looking at the most beautiful person I've ever met, not just your gorgeous eyes, and most impressive smile. You smile, but also your heart. The way you love and care about me makes me the luckiest man in the world. The amount of love you have shown even in all of this makes loving you that much easier. I promise to always love you, Jameson, and erase the way you love me. I promise to always support you, be there for you, and trust you. You never have to question my love for you. From our first date, watching how much you love all of our kids, and how much you love to pour your heart out, I will always love you. I never realized how empty I was until you and the baby came into my life. I will never stop feeling the way I feel in this moment right now. I love you so much, and I cannot be happy to marry someone I call my best friend, my partner, and the love of my life. Through the good, the bad, through ups and downs of life, I can't wait to see what this adventure has in store for us, because no matter what, I'll always be your best.
Okay, we got a couple pages. I've been writing them for 5 months. Taylor, I can't believe how fast this day has come, and I can't help but think about how we've gotten here and how truly beautiful our life has been together. When we first met, I was a single mom with a hidden heart. A sarcastic, stubborn young woman trying to beat the odds of a teen mother, which felt like the entire world watching. I remember, oh my gosh, I remember wondering on my drive home from our first date which part of me and my story was scariest at first. But you never ran away and you never doubted us. And that summer we fell in love confirmed what I was hoping for all along, that true love will always conquer fear. Every moment in our life has added up to this right here, standing in front of you, becoming man and wife. From the moment I met you walking up to you in the Chili's parking lot, I knew that there was something perfect about you. Maybe it was your adorable smile, smiling so big that it eased away all my nerves, but to exactly pinpoint what makes you perfect is nearly impossible, because everything about you is perfect to me. And I fell in love with your soul instantly. I remember coming home from my first date and telling Samantha, why did I just come home from this first date with money? That's not mine. And oh my god, this guy was so skinny, I'm going to break him in half. And that's Taylor for you. Giving a stranger he just met anything to make her smile. There's a million reasons why I love you. From singing in the car at the top of your lungs to making me laugh until I can't breathe. Everything you do is absolutely perfect to me. But one thing I love most about you is seeing you to all of the kids, watching you fix boo-boos, tuck kids into bed. Bring Avery's hair is truly amazing to look at. On my worst days, it's you who picks me up and there to push me when I feel like giving up. I'm the first person I want to share my dreams and accomplishments with, and your joy the good and the bad. I want to say thank you for showing me what true love is, and to not be scared to open up my heart again. You have taught me to love deeper and how to give forgiveness I've been denied. Our love story will always be my favorite, and we fell in love so beautifully and effortlessly, and this is something I want to cherish for the rest of my life. Not a day has passed where we would question us. Even when we wanted to run off to the courthouse, 2 months after knowing each other. Sorry, Dad. But that's us, young in love and filled with pure passion for each other. As I stand before you today, I vow to be your wife, your biggest supporter, and your best friend. Oh, sorry. To be the biggest Green Bay fan with you and pretend like I know what the hell you're talking about when it's football season. To raise 4 beautiful, amazing kids together in a home filled with love and compassion and kindness that was built on us to love all of them with my whole entire heart and as my own for the rest of my life. I love you.
Good job. That was awesome. We have the rings. It's fitting that these rings are an unending circle symbolizing your everlasting love for each other. The placing of these rings on your fingers is the fulfillment of your dreams. To have each other as your best friends, the greatest of lovers, expressing your desire to place in each other's lives as husbands and wife forever. Taylor. Now hold it there. Now hold it. You gotta repeat that for you. Allie. Repeat that for me, Allie. With this ring, I give you my heart. From this day forward, You shall not walk alone. My heart will be your shelter, and my arms will be your home. Repeat after me. Taylor, with this ring, I give you my heart. From this day forward, you shall not walk alone. My heart will be your shelter, and my arms will be your home. And now if I can have Melissa and Kim pick up the table, and Taylor kind of wants to sing. To illustrate how they see their lives blending into one, becoming one flesh and one family, one life. They have selected these sand ceremonies. Taylor and Allie, today you are both joining your lives. These two separate bases of sand symbolizes your separate lives before you found each other. They symbolize your separate families and your separate friends, now becoming one. Today, you're sealing your bond by blending these two separate bases. Pick them up and begin to slowly pull. These two separate bases are representing separate lives and worlds. They are now making one, becoming one sand color. In their blended lives, they cannot separate as they cannot separate the sands they are pouring together. Two distinct colors are now becoming one distinct color. And Taylor, with your children, Oliver and Aiden, along with Allie and your children, Jameson and Avery, are becoming one family, one life, one love. At least she had more. What a great picture. Well, I'm going to have you stand up in front of that. Everybody. So it's my privilege for the first time to announce to you Mr. and Mrs. Mayo.
I'm on a
It's a beautiful night, working for something fun to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you.
They're going to go take a bunch of pictures, right? So there's refreshments back there for us. Please go and enjoy them. Let them take their pictures, and then we'll have a big party afterwards.
Thank you all for coming to the roast of Taylor Mayo. In all sincerity, Taylor, you're my best friend in the entire world. My brother. You have my back no matter what, and I know that you always will. You carry me in every Warzone match, just like you carry those 2 extra pounds you're putting on. And you know, you more sit-ups. Likewise, you know I'll always have your back. We've been at each other's side through several rough moments in life, and I'm really thrilled that I get to be here for one of the actors. Allie, you're a G. Really. I know that you will take good care of Taylor, and I could not learn. And I couldn't be happier for you. I only ask that throughout the years, as you two grow more in love, as you grow old and grow together as husband and wife. Let him game with us still, because we can't get a win without it.
It's okay. Let it go.
I'm next. Alright, hi everybody. Some may know me as Tyler, the younger twin. I want to start off by saying that you both look amazing. You first graduated from you both. And we have had, God gave me a gift that I knew as not only my brother, but my best friend. Because of you, I've never felt alone. I cherish the bond we have and the relationships that we have. Today's your day, and I couldn't be happier to be by your side and experience this journey with you. Allie, you look absolutely amazing. And I want to say welcome to the family. Thank you for making Taylor happy and allowing him to be himself. I think I speak for everyone when I say you both deserve nothing but the best and all the joy and happiness that life has to offer. Here's to the bride and groom and to the next chapter in everyone.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
So I started writing a very elaborate speech, and then I couldn't stop crying. So I was like, I'm just going to speak from the heart. And then I regretted it about 5 minutes ago. I just want to tell you how much I love you. I have a sister, but this is one that I got to choose. She's my sister from another sister. Thank you for being my best friend that I could have ever asked for. And I'm so happy to see you happy. Taylor, I've never seen her this happy, and I'm so happy for you guys. I can't do this. I love you guys. Welcome to the family. And I wish you guys nothing but happiness. So here's to forever.
Heavenly Father, we thank you today for the Mayos. We thank you for all of the family and friends that are here. We ask you to join these families in love and peace and harmony throughout the years to come. And we thank you so much for the blessing that Taylor and Ali has been in our family. We thank you so much for the joy, and we ask you to bless the food and bless our fellowship. In Jesus' name, amen.